Hey everyone, have you ever heard a story about someone losing their hard-earned savings to a real estate scam and thought, could that happen to me? Real estate is one of the biggest investments you'll ever make, but it's also a hot target for fraudsters looking to exploit unsuspecting buyers and sellers. From wire fraud to fake listings, these scams can feel like a nightmare. Join us as we uncover the 10 most common real estate scams and, most importantly, how you can protect yourself every step of the way. Wire fraud, a costly mistake. Imagine this. You're all set to close on your dream home and you get an email with instructions to wire the down payment. Everything seems legit, so you transfer the money only to find out later that the email was fake and the money is gone. Wire fraud is one of the most devastating real estate scams, and it's more common than you think. Scammers often pose as trusted parties like your real estate agent or title company to trick you into wiring money to fraudulent accounts. They send emails that look identical to the real deal, complete with official-looking logos and language. Buyers and sellers alike are at risk, especially during the chaos of closing. The key to avoiding this nightmare is vigilance. Always double-check wire instructions by calling your agent or title company directly. Using a number you know is valid. Never trust last-minute changes sent over email. If something feels off, trust your gut and confirm before you act. Wire fraud doesn't just take your money, it can derail your entire home buying process. Protecting yourself starts with being alert, verifying everything, and never rushing transactions. It's a small effort that can save you from a massive loss. Fake rental listings too good to be true. Imagine finding the perfect rental online. Beautiful pictures, a prime location, and an unbelievably low price. You contact the landlord, pay the deposit, and show up to move in, only to discover the property isn't even for rent. Fake rental listings are a classic scam, preying on people who are searching for their next home. These scams often use photos stolen from legitimate listings and create a sense of urgency to pressure you into paying quickly. Scammers might claim they're out of town and can only communicate via email or text. Once they have your deposit, they vanish, leaving you with nothing but frustration. To avoid this trap, always research the property thoroughly. Cross-check the listing on multiple platforms, and if something feels off, dig deeper. If possible, visit the property in person or have someone you trust to do it for you. Never pay a deposit before verifying the legitimacy of the listing and landlord. Fake rental scams can feel like a whirlwind, but taking a moment to verify details can save you from a lot of heartache. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Trust your instincts and don't let scammers rush you into a decision. Foreclosure relief scams, false promises. If you're facing foreclosure, scammers may prey on your vulnerability by promising to save your home for a fee. These fraudsters often pose as consultants or specialists who claim they can negotiate with your lender on your behalf. Unfortunately, their promises are usually empty, and their fees only worsen your financial strain. These scams often involve requesting upfront payments or asking you to sign over the deed to your property. In some cases, scammers tell you to stop communicating with your lender entirely, leaving you in an even worse position. Their goal is to profit off your desperation, often costing you your home. Protecting yourself starts with knowing the signs. Legitimate foreclosure assistance programs do not require upfront fees. Always work directly with your lender or a HUD-approved housing counselor. Avoid anyone who pressures you to sign documents or make payments without explaining exactly what you're agreeing to. Facing foreclosure is tough, but falling for a scam makes it even harder. Stay informed, work with reputable resources, and don't let fear lead you into the hands of fraudsters. Help is out there, you just need to know where to look. Title fraud, the hidden danger. Title fraud is one of the lesser-known but incredibly damaging scams. It occurs when a fraudster forges documents to claim ownership of your property, takes out loans, or sells the home without your knowledge. By the time you realize what's happened, the damage to your financial standing can be immense. This type of fraud often targets properties that are unoccupied or owned outright without a mortgage. Scammers use stolen identities to falsify documents, and once they gain control of the title, they can cash in on your home's value while leaving you to clean up the mess. To protect yourself, consider title insurance, which safeguards against fraudulent claims. Regularly check public property records to ensure no unauthorized changes have been made. If you receive suspicious mail related to your property, don't ignore it. Investigate immediately. Title fraud can feel like an invisible threat, but with the right precautions, you can stay ahead of it. Your home is one of your most valuable assets, so keeping an eye on it is worth the effort. Home improvement scams, shoddy work, big bills. Picture this. You've just bought your dream home and want to make a few upgrades. A contractor offers you an amazing deal and you're excited to get started. But after you pay them, the work is either poorly done or never completed. Home improvement scams like these are all too common, leaving homeowners with financial losses and unfinished projects. These scammers often show up unsolicited, offering discounts or claiming they have leftover materials from another job. They pressure you to pay up front or rush you into signing a contract. Once they have your money, they disappear, leaving you scrambling to fix the damage they caused, or worse, start all over. To avoid falling victim, always research contractors thoroughly. Check their references, read reviews, and verify their licenses and insurance. Never pay in full before the work is done, and be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. Contracts should be detailed and clear, leaving no room for ambiguity. Home improvement projects should be exciting, not stressful. Taking the time to vet professionals can save you a lot of heartache and money in the long run. Remember, a good deal isn't worth it if it costs you your peace of mind. Bait and switch schemes, the oldest trick in the book. Imagine showing up to tour a property that looks nothing like the gorgeous pictures in the listing. Bait and switch schemes are designed to lure buyers with promises of amazing deals, only to present them with less desirable options or outright lies. It's frustrating, deceptive, and wastes your valuable time. Scammers rely on exaggerated or fake listings to attract attention. They may use phrases like limited time offer or act fast to pressure you into making hasty decisions. Once you're hooked, they try to upsell you on other properties or push you into contracts for subpar homes. The best way to protect yourself is by verifying listings through multiple sources. Always visit the property in person before committing to anything. Ask questions, trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to walk away if something feels off. Scammers thrive on urgency, so taking your time is your best defense. Bait and switch schemes are as old as time, but with a little caution, you can see through them. Your dream home is out there, and you don't need to settle for anything less than what you were promised. Escrow fraud, trust misplaced. Escrow accounts are meant to protect both buyers and sellers during a transaction, but scammers have found ways to exploit this system. In escrow fraud, criminals pose as legitimate escrow companies to trick you into depositing your money into fraudulent accounts. Once the money is transferred, it's gone for good. These schemes often involve fake websites or emails that look nearly identical to those of legitimate escrow services. Scammers may even use spoofed phone numbers to gain your trust. Their goal is to intercept payments and disappear without a trace, leaving you empty-handed. To avoid this trap, only work with escrow companies recommended by your real estate agent or lender. Verify their legitimacy through trusted sources and always confirm account details by calling directly. Never rely on information provided in an email alone, as it can easily be falsified. Escrow fraud is a reminder that even trusted systems can be manipulated. Staying cautious and double-checking everything can save you from a potentially devastating loss. Fake real estate agents, imposters in disguise. Imagine meeting with someone who seems like a knowledgeable agent, only to find out later that they were an imposter. Fake real estate agents prey on unsuspecting buyers and renters, charging fees for services they're not qualified to provide, or worse, for properties they don't even own. These scammers are masters of deception, using stolen identities or fake credentials to appear legitimate. They might request application fees, deposits, or even full payments before disappearing entirely. Without verifying their credentials, you may not realize you've been scammed until it's too late. Always verify an agent's license with your state's real estate board. Check online reviews and ask for references from past clients. Be cautious if an agent asks for payments in cash or pressures you to act quickly without providing documentation. A genuine agent will always prioritize transparency and professionalism. Working with a real estate agent should be a positive experience, not a risky gamble. By doing your homework, you can ensure you're working with someone who truly has your best interests at heart. Investment scams, promises of quick profits. Who doesn't love the idea of making money through real estate investments? Scammers exploit this enthusiasm by offering can't-miss opportunities that often turn out to be elaborate cons. They promise high returns, low risks, and guaranteed success, but all they deliver is financial loss. These scams often involve fake properties, inflated appraisals, or non-existent development projects. Scammers may pressure you to invest quickly, claiming the opportunity won't last. They rely on your excitement and trust to lock you into agreements that leave you with nothing but regret. Protect yourself by thoroughly researching any investment opportunity. Verify the property's existence, consult with trusted professionals, and be wary of anyone who guarantees profits. Real estate investment is rarely a get-rich-quick scheme, and anyone claiming otherwise is likely not being honest. Smart investments take time and research. By staying grounded and skeptical of too-good-to-be-true deals, you can avoid falling victim to these types of scams and make better financial decisions. Fake mortgage relief programs exploiting desperation. If you're struggling with mortgage payments, fake mortgage relief programs may target you with promises of help. These scammers claim they can negotiate better terms with your lender or stop foreclosure in exchange for upfront fees. Once they have your money, they disappear without providing any assistance. These scams prey on homeowners who are already feeling overwhelmed. Scammers may impersonate government programs or use official-sounding names to gain your trust. They often ask for fees up front or require you to sign over rights to your property, leaving you in an even worse financial situation. Always work directly with your lender or a HUD-approved housing counselor for mortgage assistance. Legitimate programs will never ask for upfront payments or pressure you to act immediately. Be cautious of unsolicited offers, and don't share personal information without verifying the source. Mortgage relief scams are built on false hope, but staying informed can keep you from falling into their traps. Real help is available. You just need to know where to find it. And there you have it, the 10 most common real estate scams and how to avoid them. By staying informed and vigilant, you can protect yourself and your investments from falling into the wrong hands. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to DwellScape. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and keep exploring with us.